This is a game that's all about clicking, and I am a world-class clicker. For every one of the next 100 days, we're gonna get clicks. 1 click equals 1 carrot, 1 tree, 1 rock, etc. Since we have a lot of stones, let's mine a few stones so we can build our first quarry. We can put that there. This is going to turn 1 single click here into 3 stones once an idiot carries them to here. That was the end of day 1 already, and there's some carrots sitting here that are easy pickup, but what we actually need is a farm because that's going to produce more carrots. In fact, we're going to need lots of farms, so we're going to build a few of those, but we also need a lumber thing. And we need lots of resources because they build towers. We get attacked every 4 days or so throughout these 100 days. So we've now got the pieces for our first lumber camp. We'll put that there. The enemies really only attack the main base or the tower, so I'm not really worried about other things. This might actually be a good setup here because enemies coming from this side have to go through that little gap right now. So as long as I keep these buildings charged up, 3 clicks will turn into 9 stones. Time for the day of the battle. Our resources aren't grand, but the enemies won't be grand themselves. Like here's a spider that we can one-shot. The day's battle is easily done. On to the next day, and we're going to continue to build more farms and resources. We build farms so we can build more quarries and lumber yards. Whoops, didn't mean to place that there, but that's fine. We got a few days until the next attack, so we're going to try and hoard resources. We already have enough actually for another quarry, so we'll put that there even deeper in the stones. And now the resources and upgrades should start to pay for themselves thanks to our investments. Like a few more wood, we get another lumber camp. And a few more stones is probably the same for a quarry. And if you want to see what's further out on the map, we can just click around and it will reveal a little more. That can be useful. Right now it's not. We're going to be attacked today. I paused the game for a second because if we mine just a little bit of wood, we can build our first sniper or watchtower. I think we're going to install a sniper tower. I don't know which way the enemies are coming from, but those things hit really hard. So that spider just got nuked for 100 damage. We can take care of some of the spiders ourselves. And you know what? The defenses just naturally are up to keeping us safe. Wow, there's actually a lot more enemies than I thought coming in. Luckily, they're still all very weak. We used up our clicks for the day, so on to the next day. I do need a click factory. Turns 1 click into 5 clicks at the start of the next day when activated, so I'm probably going to need a few of these as well. Basically, more clicks equals more power, obviously, so I'm going to build a few of those as soon as I can. And click storage, actually, I need to keep up on these farms because carrots are life. Click storage will get us in more, I think, maximum clicks per day. It's another attack day, so we're going to put a watchtower down that's also very strong. I guess I'm just mostly going to put it here. We're going to have more enemies coming in today, so I need to be careful. The watchtower is going to fire a lot quicker overall, so hopefully it's able to protect the castle. We can heal if we click. Like you can see, our main castle is losing a little bit of HP, so is our tower, but we can just heal it right back up. The main castle is the one we don't want to lose. Everything else is probably fine. My turrets have actually run out of ammo, the clicks essentially, so the king's going to have to go do all the dirty work for us. Gonna need a better balance of things, but we still didn't lose any towers, so we're actually fine. But I need to pay a little bit better attention to resources, clearly. Okay, since these towers don't really, I can't build anything around my main base, I'm gonna put some sniper towers further out for now, and then hopefully they're able to defend against the monsters when they do show up again. I can fit a watchtower over here, so that hopefully that can combine with a sniper tower to do some real damage. Okay, today's battle day, so we'll see what we have to deal with. I think these guys have to funnel through this little gap, so we should actually put some spikes in there. If they walk over spikes, they take damage, and that's just going to help us. And they have to walk through that little gap, so they get spiked real bad. I forgot to reload the towers again. So clearly what I'm going to need is a reloader. That's a guy that will go around and reload the towers for me. We got to keep him topped up, obviously, but he's a much more efficient way of keeping things going. So he's going to go there, and I think he can hit all my current towers, actually. I'm going to put a few more spikes in just because those were fairly effective at whatever they were hitting. And I'm going to add another click factory. We're essentially out of clicks for the day, but the rest I'm maybe just going to take a look out further to see if we got more resources or whatever. A bomb tower shoots bombs. I need one of those. Oh, there's also a thing to increase tower radius by 1. That would actually be big. Bomb tower takes 30 wood and 10 something we don't have. We're currently under attack by 23 wolves and 8 bears. So hopefully the spikes on one side will take care of them. We got to remember to keep the towers topped up for once. They're coming from the north this time as well. I think overall we're quite okay. The reloader did such nice work there, I hardly had to do a thing. I'm going to put another quarry in maybe down here. I don't really want to mine out that defensive area too much. But you can never have too many quarries, and we're going to put another lumber camp up here to finish off some of that wood. We got a few days before the next attack, not a ton of time, but if we utilize our resources well, that could turn into plenty of towers. Oh, I'm also going to put down a barracks. That can let an idiot out that can actually fight for himself. We're going to put that right there where it's close to our main important tower. These guys aren't harvesting wood anymore. Oh, okay, so we'll take the partial refunds. So I'm going to need a lumber camp or 2 down below then for sure. And because I did get attacked from up top before, we're going to put a watchtower down there that can still hit the edge of that. They are going to start to mine out my little defensive area here soon, but that's okay. There's also a treasure chest here we're going to go ahead and bust open. That was full of all sorts of stuff. Maybe we need another barracks. Yeah, that probably can't hurt. We're going to put a barracks here. That way when they walk through the spikes, they got to fight whoever's in the barracks. And they're going to continue working away today, so actually if I get only 7 rocks, I can put yet another tower in. I think I want to put a sniper tower maybe up top. That we can start hitting things up here before we even see them, because those sniper towers do a lot of damage. If we get lots of sniper towers, we could have like essentially a machine gun sniper tower. Idiots are already getting way too close to that. I'm going to put an outpost up there just to draw the snake's fire away, whatever those things are. That way that can tank the damage so our expensive sniper tower doesn't need to die. Then we'll check in on everyone else, and I think so far so good. Yeah, very good. With a little bit of our leftover stuff, there's one spawner up there. We're just going to take a look around and see there's lots of wood down there. Before the next day's even started, I refilled a lot of my stuff, and today's just a day for them to gather as many resources as they really want. We're going to increase the tower radius by 1, and we're going to harvest enemy bodies for essence. That's the purple material that I think I need for more upgrades. I'm going to throw a watchtower down over here as well. That way there's a sort of triple tower thing. If we get close to that spawner, we could actually, I could put a turret right beside it, but I think the turret's going to die fairly quickly. We could try clearing out some of these weeds to see if I can build closer with a bigger, that actually works. Alright, well, we're going to put one of those there, and that's just going to fire in a spawner for a couple rounds. And we're going to bulldoze some old unnecessary buildings. Now that I cleared a little bit more around this spawn, I'm going to put 2 of these out. That should hopefully destroy that thing by tomorrow. Maybe it won't actually. But that's fine because it's still pretty funny that it exists. Now, if I could start harvesting enemy corpses for things, we'll get a bomb tower soon too. I feel like I did lose a sniper tower somewhere here. Thought I had one more. Okay, it's the start of attack day. These guys have actually destroyed the spawner entirely, and they got kamikaze bombed. Looks like we can have a whole bunch of different things coming in. Luckily, the spikes will do a lot of damage. Ooh, okay, that thing took a lot of damage too. We're going to need more sniper towers back, because I need to hit these things way out here instead. This is such a nice little defensive natural thing that I'm really, really happy we have it. So happy, in fact, that I'm going to add more spikes. That way anything that has to come toward us, at least on the ground, gets really spiked up. I'm really happy my exploratory towers up here were able to destroy a spawner though. There's also somewhere diamonds in the ground. Should we need diamonds for something? Okay, I found 2 spawners over here. This is actually maybe going to be good because I think we can destroy both of these. Maybe we should just put a barracks in because I think those are just... Nope, that was a bad idea. To make up for that, I'm going to put a watchtower right here where it's hopefully going to destroy both of those. We're also going to look around a little bit, but I think the less spawners that exist, the less enemies we're going to fight. Okay, I'm going to place another sniper tower down here. That way it can still hit things as they get close to these towers that are pretty able to defend themselves. Today's another attack day. I was really hoping this tower would finish off this tower before anything crazy happened. Doesn't look like that's going to be the case. But the eyeballs walked right past that for some reason. So we're actually going to just put a point back into that. The spikes seem to have done a lot of damage. This was a strangely easy round, except for all these eyes coming in, but I think we're going to be okay with these. The eyes took a really roundabout way to get to us for some reason. They seem to attack these up here, so those guys can stay up there and do nothing all day long. And by the time we're done over here, we should absolutely have destroyed that tower. And this is a nice little funnel point as well. Enemies have to go past this to get to me. Okay, we destroyed another spawner. Oh, we got 37 of those things. So that means we can build a market that can go anywhere. Now we can use that to trade, I think, 5 coins for 1 click. So if we need more clicks in any given round, we can add some on. Also, it seems we got plenty of wood. So let's put a little bit of spikes down where they might come in handy. We are starting to get tons of materials. These guys can still reach tons, so that's good. I'm going to actually add another lumber camp down here and a quarry probably also down here where we're going to refill some other things and maybe make another click factory. This is all getting to be a lot to keep track of. Now with the remaining clicks, I'm just going to get some more wood and we have enough for another tower of any variety we want except for bomb. Kind of forgot about the bomb tower, but we can actually afford one with just a little bit of wood. It fires quickly, 30 base damage. We can fit it here. Should anything cross the spikes, that would actually maybe be good. Yeah, we're going to put that there and see how this goes. Things are going to get spiked really bad, but then they're going to get bomb towered really hard if they get through the gap. Yeah, they're getting through, but they're getting wrecked pretty bad. Oh, the bomb tower just died. I didn't click to heal it fast enough. I think all the enemies came from one side though. That's why that was as bad as that was. They're still kind of getting in there. We also lost our barrack spawn. The spikes are starting to wear out, but we're okay. Okay, another bomb tower. Does our reloader reach that? The reloader doesn't reach the bomb tower. Wow, everyone's out of resources. They want so many of my precious clicks. Some of these guys are actually going to start running out of stuff to mine again, which is crazy considering how many resources are around for them. Shoots fire arrows that damage over time. I feel like that's actually going to be really good. Only takes 10 wood and 30 other resources. And we got lots of wood to spend right now. Damage over time, so we kind of want them to hit things further out. I don't know, we'll throw one up here and see how that works. Feel like I need more click factories too. I keep forgetting to fill these in, but we're also making more room everywhere we go. And the more clicks we have, the more everything we can do. We probably also need more click storage as well, so we're going to squeeze that in up here. I'm also going to put another reloader down here, and I'm going to manually cut some wood because we need a little bit of extra wood. Then we're going to put some kind of tower over here that could work with the reloader and the bomb tower. I feel like the bomb tower pairs nicely with a sniper tower. We just need one more wood. So sniper tower, I can just go there because he reaches way out to the darkness, where there's actually a spawner not too far. Sniper tower should be able to reach that fairly soon. Day 33, we're 1/3 of the way there. This isn't an attack day, so we could actually place some kind of tower here. Should we just rain fire on that thing for a minute? Yeah, that wasn't that expensive, so that's going to get damaged over time, which is all day today. And we'll take a look at what's around it. Oh yeah, I've got to reload this. Yeah, that thing's doing tons of damage. We're also going to put an outpost behind just to make sure that thing dies by tomorrow, then we should have less idiots to deal with overall. I feel like there might be another spawner somewhere in the area. Well, there's some more of that. I might actually just put a few little outposts or whatever out here just to kind of slow the enemies down that come from that way, because that side's obviously very exciting for the idiots. Okay, that spawner got destroyed, and we'll find out where the idiots are coming from. 45 clicks today. I feel like I still need more storage. We need more of my carrots, which I'm forgetting to harvest again. Okay, we got idiots coming from up top. These are thieves. They're here to steal my something. We're also getting attacked by ghosts up top, so we're just going to make sure that's got lots of help. Okay, there was lots coming from down below here. The ghosts here are destroying. Okay, that thing actually fended off those all by themselves. The enemies are taking a strange path to get here, but we just, I think, destroyed them all. Yeah, so far so good. The ghosts seem to phase in and out of reality. Like, I don't think we can hit them at all times, only when they're actually showing up. Ran out of clicks here, so we're going to sacrifice some coins to refill some much needed ammo. I think the thieves or the ghosts might come in here and actually like take resources out of buildings. That's why I suddenly need to refill all these when I didn't have to a minute ago. Anyways, that great war day is over. Now I got lots more clicks back, so I just need to continue cruising along. I do want to explore a little bit further out. There's another spawner that could probably eliminate fairly easily, depending on what's 2 spawners. Okay, when in doubt, we'll put a sniper tower in front of it. We've only got like a day and a half before we're gonna do, so we might have to demolish that in the end. But we'll see. There's another spawner. This one's in range of a fire tower, so we'll park a fire tower on its doorstep, and then we'll make sure everything's getting real hurt. Okay, today's a peaceful day. I just got to make sure most of my things are stocked up. Some of these quarries are going to be getting away from stones they can actually mine, but for now, as long as they're doing something, don't really care. Okay, these guys got absolutely wrecked up here. There's another spawner right there as well. I'm going to put a watchtower here because I have the resources left over, and I'm tempted to actually put a watchtower right there. That's probably going to get wrecked, but that's okay because that's going to start to harm the next spawners really badly. Probably going to demolish that sniper tower because I feel like it's going to get wrecked anyway, so you might as well get some resources out of it. And we're also getting attacked by trolls, big, scary, and strong. I feel like those turtles are going to be a problem. We're going to try and build some life back into that. We're okay. There's turtles everywhere. Okay, I need to keep an eye on these towers and keep them going as much as I can. I think that's actually the only places we're being attacked from right now. I don't really maybe... Oh, actually, you know what? The fire tower is probably going to be good against turtles. I also kind of want to throw a bomb tower down somewhere right here that can attack both of those things fairly easily. I'm going to trade some of my coins that I have for more clicks. We have 47 clicks if we need them, because the bomb tower will hopefully hit multiple idiots. I'm going to keep that alive as sort of a sacrifice, sort of. Okay, this is getting expensive quickly. Gonna keep things alive as best we can. We lost the tower up top because I wasn't paying attention to that. Wow, turtles are tough. I'm going to do my best to keep that alive. Okay, we need to take out more of these spawners. Also, the trolls are getting kind of close to my base. Don't love that. So far, so good, actually, for most of this, believe it or not. The trolls are about dead. So the turtles are going to be a problem because they go into hiding for a sec. And when they pop back out, only then are they vulnerable. We lost all of our towers here, but we didn't die. Okay, since there's a spawner up there that we should be able to fairly easily eliminate, I'm actually going to get rid of those because they're really only protecting against a single spawner. Then I'm going to put a fire tower right in range of that one and hopefully get a fire tower in range of that at some point. Found another spawner down there. Okay, I got this spawner up there destroyed, so I'm going to go ahead and bulldoze these guys because I don't think anything else can come from up there. I'm also just going to surround these guys with turrets to hopefully just destroy them in a hurry because then I don't have to deal with them. I don't know how strong turrets are by themselves, but we got 2 days to destroy that. Looks like we're going to absolutely wreck that. Now I'm just going to put some watchtowers down here to hopefully defend against whatever's coming up from down below. Maybe even a fire tower. Probably put those backwards, but that's fine. Because I'm pretty sure this guy's going to be dead by tomorrow. If not, he should die mostly coming into tomorrow. Got to remember to actually keep these topped up as well. But this surround thing is actually working really, really well. Then I can destroy those and get the resources back. So then let's see how badly I can beat this thing up by tomorrow. We're not going to kill it entirely, but we're going to kill it quite a bit. Then we're going to start the next day and we're going to have many less idiots to deal with. We're already getting the trolls coming in. The thieves actually didn't care about the turrets everywhere. So that's fine. We'll just keep these guys. The fire is actually going to be really good against the trolls because the trolls are very slow and they'll just slowly burn to death over time. And we are being attacked by down below. Didn't know there was a route down there for them to attack us. So those guys are pretty undefended. But that thing down there is dead. So I'm actually going to pause the day and destroy everything down there. I'm going to put a barracks right here to hopefully slow them down sort of in the fire. And also on the spikes. Don't know how well that's going to work. And failing that, we can also put another, some kind of tower down here. Not sure what that explosion sound was. That's kind of unnerving. Oh, they are coming from other sides again. I think I'm overdue for a sniper tower anyway. If I put that there, he can fire down on these guys here. But he's also going to reach a lot of people in a lot of places. Okay, day 41. We seem to have some color to the map. But we've destroyed a lot of things out there. I'm also now have a building called the warehouse. That means people can drop materials off here instead of walking all the way to the main base. So like up here, these guys are trying to farm wood, and instead of walking all the way down, they can just walk a few steps to that. So that's going to be tons of wood for us. And I clearly need to explore downwards a little bit because there's a spawner somewhere down here. And there it is. I'm also going to utilize all the trees and stuff up here. So those guys are going to farm us a bunch of resources up there. We'll re-energize these and we're moving on to the next day, and pretty soon I'm going to surround this spawner and destroy it as well. I couldn't get all 6 of them around, but we got 3 and we got several days to do it, so I think that's going to be okay. I'm going to do a little more exploring to see what kind of other stuff is hiding out here on us. Found another spawner over here, so I might as well start work on that as well. I realized I have over 60 clicks today, so I need to be sure that we're putting these into everything we need to be. To make sure that these guys are going to die, I'm actually going to put a fire tower here to help get rid of that one. This one should be dead by the end of the day, provided these things don't run out. Okay, this spawner died. This spawner is about to die, so then we can remove these resources and we should hopefully have less enemies to deal with. Then it's just a matter of trying to figure out where else those idiots are coming from and destroying their spawners before they get a chance. There's another one. I don't know if the spawners respawn, like once we kill them, if more just turn up or how that works. But so far the map is getting very big. Okay, day 44, we're getting attacked. Something spawned right here. There's a spawner hiding in the shadow. That would be why. I'm not sure what these things are. They look kind of dangerous. So we're going to try and repair the towers right here. Best we can. And I feel like these idiots sort of abandoned their position. So we can just go ahead and go that in behind them. We're going to repair the towers if we can. You know, I'm going to put a watchtower right in behind them anyway. That should hopefully destroy them. We're going to repair these towers and restock them. And I think that was the end of the battle today. It's that easy. Until I saw all of these. A bomb tower would be great here. I might have to settle for a fire tower because a bomb tower is going to be 30 wood and I don't know if I can muster up that much wood. We can, but then it's going to be a little bit shy on other resources. But I'm going to put the bomb tower there because as they get close, we're going to try and repair that, but that does massive damage to all of them. And as we start the next day, we should get lots and lots of clicks that we can spend on refilling, repairing, and seeking out more of their portals. This portal spawner down here died, so we'll wait till another one pops up, but I feel like we're doing good on that. I feel like we're getting a lot of enemies dead. Pretty sure these guys came from somewhere over here. Yep, they sure did. There's 2 portals over here, but they are hopefully not going to last long enough to do any damage to us. Spawner 1 is already dead, and I'm going to destroy all of those, and then we'll see what other kind of towers we can put there. There's 2 towers up here. A fire tower would actually be great, and then we can just surround it with the rest of the towers, and these guys will be gone before you know it. Because that fire tower combined with the little turret's going to absolutely wreck that one, and then this one's going to be dead, and I'm pretty sure last round those are the only clusters of turrets or portals that actually attacked us. So that one's dead and they're both dead. Okay, day 47, we've got plenty of resources. They're still showing up from here. There was a spawner hiding there in the shadow. There's also a spawner down here somewhere clearly. Looking at these guys, they're fairly weak, so I'm going to put a bomb tower in behind as long as I can repair the one in front. The bomb tower should actually kill most of everything there fairly easily. I don't know what I'm repairing anymore, but the bomb tower is wrecking everything. Yeah, so that was an easy little way from easy little spawners. Okay, we're just getting mass waves of weak idiots this round, but there's a lot of them. As soon as I place these turrets down, those rats turned around to fight them. I'm not really that worried about the battle. I think if they get close to the sniper towers, maybe going to take some heat because sniper tower is not suited for dealing with. Bomb towers are great at this. So I'm actually going to throw another bomb tower right there. We're going to have to keep a close eye on what's happening because we might lose some towers here for sure. We got to make sure they stay topped up. We're also losing clicks because we're not getting any coins to replace them with. So we're definitely taking some damage. But that wave's dead. That wave down here is dead. It's mostly just these guys. I think we're going to be okay. These little guys use such little damage that it's actually kind of a joke. These guys are actually completely out of attack. So if somebody wants to do something about this at some point, that would be great. I don't really have any way to generate anything right now. So can we just high speed this into whatever's about to happen? Sort of running out of trees again. I keep mining all the resources in the area. The biggest problem is just not having enough. So I don't know if killing spawners is necessarily helping us that much. It might just be funneling enemies further away from the base, which kind of helps in a way. So I'm just going to continue off my strategy. It is day 49 currently. Tomorrow will be day 50, so there might be a special event. I got an achievement for hitting day whatever. We destroyed that spawner right as it started spawning things. And these guys, you know what, we're just gonna... Oh, there's another spawn over there now. Of course there is. Probably not that far away, but yep, there it is. Yeah, I really feel like every time we destroy a spawner, this spawns more spawners somewhere down here because the map is probably basically endless. Every time we destroy a spawner, it just pushes them a little bit further back. Gotta make sure to keep all of our towers topped up on HP. I also need a bomb tower somewhere like here because they keep piling up on the towers, and if the bomb tower hits them, they all get wrecked. I lost a single bomb tower that entire time. Day 50 done. I found what may be the jackpot of all of these things, and I can get a fire tower in there, so these guys are boned. In fact, I can get 2 fire towers in there, so they're just gonna go destroy these guys for the next few days. Well, I can destroy these spawners, and then the idiots get even further away. It's day 54, it's another attack day. There's clearly a spawner right there, and I'm gonna see if there's enemies coming from somewhere else. This is a cry guy. It's sad and it wants to kill me. This is an angel, moves when you click. Does it like when I put spikes underneath it? I can just follow the whole line of idiots and put spikes under them, and they'll slowly stab themselves to death. I mean, I've got lots of wood. I can get away with that. It's not hurting them a ton. So the angels can't actually move until I click. So actually, if I put spikes under them, they just die. I should probably put a bomb tower or something over here to help these guys all survive. I kind of let these guys over here and don't help them. But you know what? I'm going to put a reloader back here to help all of these towers so that I don't have to manually do the work anymore. Then I'll probably take care of these guys. Yeah, it easily took care of them. These guys probably need a little bit of help. I'm just going to put another watchtower right there just because I can. I don't really want to think anymore at this point. Those little guys were quick. And they're actually getting a long ways in there and destroying some towers. Oh yeah, the angels move when I click. I forgot about that already. Okay, they're actually getting a long ways in there. But to be fair, I was mostly just trying to put spikes under the angels to see if I could get away with that. Which I could, and we won. And the very next day, I'm right back to bullying the portals. And then after starting the next day, I see we could actually fully take out that one, which would eliminate this whole end. But then I think the enemies are just going to endlessly spawn from this side as well. There is actually an edge to this map. But I think this wave's actually big enough that it's probably going to overrun us. I sort of tried to take it seriously a minute ago, and we're going to pay for that. Although they took care of that pretty easily. We got 2 bomb towers over here, and bomb towers tend to be bad for these guys. Oh, I didn't realize we also had 40 coins, so we can also add 40 clicks again. Look at that bomb floating in midair, waiting to rain down death on all of these idiots. I think as long as we got... they're actually destroying that so quickly I can't even heal. They just get to it and destroy it in an instant. Apparently it's the end of the day, but I'm pretty sure there's still ghosts attacking us. I guess they don't count. I think I found another kind of fun strategy where if I go like that, like these guys can launch a few bombs, but just before he dies, I can actually destroy that and get some of the money back, and his bomb will still land and hurt them, and then I could do it again. And that actually works out quite well. I was destroying this portal when the next wave started. I got 2 more portals I could easily destroy. If I have them focusing on this bomb tower mostly, and also this tower, I think I can actually just sort of hold them off. Oh, I didn't even see them coming from somewhere down there. Yeah, whenever I destroy spawners, they just spawn more spawners somewhere else. So we might have actually just lost our castle. But we got to day 60. We killed 1,600 enemies.